Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ainul Mardiah. I'm from 5E class of English Education Department of Islamic State University, Sultan Syarif Kasim Riau. In this video, I would like to share and I would like to explain and share about the process conducting research using quantitative and qualitative approaches. This video intended to fulfill the task of research and development in ELT subject. Okay, in this video, I will define research and discuss why the research is important, advance 6 steps for conducting research, and identify how you can conduct research ethically by applying skills that you already have. You can approach research in two ways, through a quantitative study or a qualitative study, depending on the type of problem you need to research. The first topic in my explanation is definition of research and its importance. Research is a process of steps used to collect and analyze information to increase our understanding of a topic or issue. At a general level, research consists of 3 steps. The first is pose a question. The second is collect data to answer the question, and the last is present an answer to the question. After we know about the meaning of research, now I will explain why the research is important. Research is important for 3 reasons. The first is research adds to our knowledge. The second is research improves practice, and the third is research informs policy debates. The second topic in my explanation is the 6 steps in the process of research. The first step is identifying a research problem. You begin a research study by identifying a topic to study, typically an issue or problem in education that needs to be resolved. Identifying a research problem consists of specific issue to study, developing a justification for studying it, and suggesting the importance of the study for select audiences that will read the report. The second step in process of research is reviewing the literature. Reviewing the literature means locating summaries, books, journals, and index publication on a topic. Selectively choosing which literature to include in your review, and then summarizing the literature in a written report. The second step in the process of research is specifying a purpose of research. Consists of identifying the major intent or objective for a study, narrowing it into a specific research question or hypothesis. The fourth step in the process of research is collecting data. Collecting data means identifying and selecting individuals for a study, obtaining their permission to study them, and gathering information by asking people questions or observing their behaviors. And then the step in the process of research is analyzing and interpreting the data. Analyzing and interpreting the data involves drawing conclusion about it, representing it in tables, figures, and pictures to summarize it, and explaining the conclusion in words to provide answer to your research question. And the last fourth step in the process of research is reporting and evaluating research. Reporting research involves deciding on audiences, structuring the report in a format acceptable to those audiences, and then writing the report in a manner that is sensitive to all readers. And the evaluating research involves assessing the quality of a study using standard advanced by individuals in education. The third is the characteristics of quantitative and qualitative research in each of the 6 steps. The first is quantitative research characteristic. The characteristics of quantitative research are describing a research problem through a description of trend of or a need for an explanation of the relationship among variables, and then providing a major role for the literature through suggesting the research question to be asked and justifying the research problem and creating a need for the direction of study. The third is creating proposed statements, research questions, and hypotheses that are specific, narrow, measurable, and observable. The fourth is collecting numeric data from a large number of people using instruments with question and responses. And then analyzing trends, comparing groups, or relating variables using statistical analysis, and interpreting results by comparing them with prior prediction and past research. And the last of characteristics of quantitative research is writing the research report using standard fixed structures and evaluation criteria, and then taking an objective. The characteristics of qualitative research are exploring a problem and developing or detailed understanding of a central phenomenon. And the second is helping the literature review play a minor role but justify the problem. The third is stating the purpose and research question in general and broad ways so as to the participants' experiences. And then collecting data based on words from a small number of individuals so that the participants' views are obtained, views are obtained. And then analyzing the data for description and them using text analysis and interpreting the large meaning of the findings. The last characteristic of qualitative research is writing the report using flexible, emerging structure and evaluative criteria, and including the researcher's subjective reflexivity. Okay, the last topic in my explanation is skills need to design and conduct research. As new researchers, You may wonder whether you have the ability to read, evaluate, and actually conduct research. Knowing the process of research, you may say, does not guarantee an adequate research study. So let me set your mind at easy. You have already learned to evaluate research skill through your life experiences. The skill include solving puzzle, lightening your attention span, learning to use library researches, and of course, writing out your thought. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention and sorry for my weaknesses. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.